Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to pump this unit down. I got my gauge set on here. It's a 410A unit, so the pressures are pretty much equal to what 410A would be. It's been running, so there's a difference in the high side and low side. But the unit is not running right now, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do to start the pump down. Okay, I've removed the cap here on the liquid line, and I've got an Allen head in here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shut the Allen head valve off. I'm going to turn clockwise until it closes. Now what that's going to do is it's going to close off the liquid line, so that from the liquid line here on down and through the entire suction line, we are all going to end up with refrigerant boiling off at lower and lower temperatures because I can't feed any more here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually start the contactor. I don't want the contactor energized at this point. I usually turn the fan on inside. If I turn on the fan inside, then what it does at the indoor air handler is it moves air across the coil and boils out the refrigerant faster. So let's go ahead and get started, and we will look at the gauges as this happens. Okay, you can hear the compressor start, the fan comes on. Watch that low side right here. Both of these things are going to go down because I'm checking on the liquid side, I'm checking on the downstream, and I've got my other hose on the suction side. So these are both going to go down. Now as I get down, you see we're getting real low right now. Now when I get to around 0, I'm going to stop. Okay. And maybe we'll give it a little more. This is a scroll compressor, so I can hard start this thing pretty easy. Let's get it down again and see if we can get it down and get it to hold. The reason I don't want to go below atmospheric pressure, we're still up a little bit, we'll try it again. If I'm pumping this thing down to repair a leak on the low side or something like that, I don't want the low side to be in a negative pressure, because then it may suck air into the low side. Okay, we'll give her one more shot. We're below atmospheric now. Let's see what she ends up with. Okay, we're about 2 pounds positive, 3 pounds now. Let's go a little bit more. Now, if this is a piston compressor, it may not be quite so easy to do. You may have troubles with it. Okay, looks like it's settling pretty well, just a couple of pounds. I'm going to go ahead and close the suction side. Then I can work on the low side. I can, if I want to move the unit, if that's what the issue is, the refrigerant is all placed in the outdoor unit and it's ready to move. If the valves leak, there's not much you can do about it. If they leak by, you're kind of stuck. And you'll end up replacing the valves, which you'll probably end up doing, which means you'll have to recover the entire charge. However, if it works out and it's holding pretty good at 3 pounds, then I think I'm okay. I can go ahead and shut off my suction line. Now I've got my liquid line shut off. I can go ahead and take the cap off of the suction line. I can close it down, and then I can remove my gauge set. Now at this time, when I remove the gauge set, I'm introducing air into the line set and the indoor coil. So when I put this back together, after I've done whatever work I'm going to do, I'm going to have to evacuate. That means with these valves closed, I will evacuate the line set and the indoor coil. So that's pretty much all there is to it. A pump down is not hard to do. I don't like turning on the air conditioner and running it and letting it pump down that way. I like to manually push in the contactor. I'll show you what I was doing there. Right here. That started it and shut it off. This one's kind of nice because it's enclosed, so I don't have a problem there. Okay, so I'm pumped down, ready to go. Now, one of the things I'll caution you on, if you pump this thing down and the compressor stops when you get towards the end of your pump down, it may make a pretty loud noise. It may overdraw a little bit of power, and maybe shut off an internal. If it does that, it's hydraulically locked. That means the entire coil is filled with liquid refrigerant. There's no room for gaseous refrigerant. Some of the trains would do that. Most of them I've seen didn't. I think they had a long line set. They tended to do that. So if you have something like that happen, you're not going to get it all pumped down into the outdoor unit. You're going to have to dump some of the charge, recover it, whatever. So that's pretty much it on the pump down. Pretty simple operation.